The opening scene of the episode had me thinking that this week's feature kaiju was going to be mouse or rat themed, and while it is the slightest bit missed opportunity that the kaiju isn't also some sort of giant rodent, the Chronoceros is so cool and also immediately endearing that I don't actually care. In simple terms, the Chronoceros is a kaiju that can jump through time. The hypothesis offered by Sayuki is that this species uses the ability to aid their migratory cycle, the distinction being that they move through time, not over land. And so the goal becomes to reunite the Chronoceros with its family, and in the process, Soroto and Kosei discover that the future it came from is not great. The Earth is torn asunder, there are aliens invading, and maybe it's due to them being a relatively small group, but Omega's handily able to dispatch of them, which begs the question, what happened to Omega in the future? Our Omega can clearly take care of the problem, but evidently his future variant is not around. In the episode just before the Barossa one, Soroto briefly encounters a figure that looked identical to him, a plot point that hasn't been touched on since. But now that they've established a time travel episode in an episode that's also setting up the future events of the series, this suddenly could very well have been a time-traveling Soroto. The episode is bookended with Kosei replacing the mousetrap he initially set up with rodent repellent instead. While the intent is clear in that he's garnered a similar sympathy for the rodents that he did for the Chronoceros, I'm not sure it squares all that well with the events that just transpired. It might have meant something if the mousetrap was of a more lethal variety, but this just looks like one that catches the mouse, so it could feasibly be released elsewhere. Oh hey, would you look at that? They technically caught and released the Chronoceros. This was a good thing, yes? So why replace the mousetrap at all? Putting aside the fact that peppers are kind of dubiously effective as a deterrent against rodents, this kind of reads like Kosei just doesn't want to deal with the problem? Elsewise, the episode is a good benchmark on how far Kosei has come. The version of him from early in the series would have pivoted immediately to eliminating the kaiju threat, but this Kosei doesn't take all that long to start sympathizing with the Chronoceros. By contrast, Soroto has not progressed at all. Now, let's put it this way. This episode Soroto, who feels bad for the mice but has no solution for them, is very much the same Soroto who was left ruminating on what he could have done about Mikoto back in episode 5. 15 episodes later, and he still has not made any progress on how he would confront such dilemmas. That doesn't feel all that great.